Hello and welcome to Ethel making a lot of noise in the background and the first of season 16's OCC. Well, actually, it's going to be a pre-cap with Ethel and Cornite. Hello, say hello,
Hello.
Ethel.
Hello. I was gonna wait until you started, then I wanted to open a can, so that would be the first sound everyone heard. But
Okay.
you ruined it by talking. And, and to be honest, quite a lot of beer went into my mic, so that wasn't ideal either. But I'm still here, so
So
that's the main thing.
professional.
Yeah, quality
Yeah,
of
quality.
professionalism.
So, how are you looking forward to this coming OCC season
Um,
in tier two in the heavy hype? You
Heady
like
Heights tier 2. Yeah. Well,
weren't you
obviously,
close to getting relegated like at the end of last
yeah.
season?
But no, because it's over the whole season, isn't it? It's not individual games. So no, I finished 6th or 7th, I think.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
So it was a bonus promotion, but I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I looking forward to it? Well, I don't know if looking forward is the right word. Do we ever look forward to a season of Blood Bowl? But I'm happy as you can be, I guess. Yeah, it'd be an interesting season. I'll either be re-rolling a new team or I'll be top of the league. So same as usual, I
Yeah,
guess.
you got some good opponents. Some you've faced before.
Do you know what? I think I've faced most of these,
Yeah.
apart from Haybork. Apart from, if you go back to the main screen again, before you look at my disgrace of a team, so I haven't played Chug Man Milk, great name.
Yeah.
I think I played Gary W, although I can't quite remember. And I've played it. Everyone else, I think I've even played Serial Killer, but maybe I haven't. But everyone else I've played. I don't have beef. Hello, Gruff. I don't have beef with anyone apart from maybe MB Carmack, but we're kind of mates.
Yeah.
But we're not mates. Do you know what I mean?
Because we're rude
So
about him on these recaps.
we're, we're rude about him, but our biggest thing is at the moment, like I basically caused him to win or come second in our division last season because I kept beating the top teams towards the end of the season. So we're kind of mates now.
Okay, yeah. I think I played Gary
Have you
W.
played these guys?
I've played in various different places. Yeah, I think I actually played the Norfolk Hornets
We're coming to that, Gruff.
early in the
We come to
season.
King Kill. Don't worry.
Oh,
Go on.
okay.
Sorry.
So I played. I think I played Gary early in my time on in OCC, and I think he was part of the season where I got the most kills in the
Oh, there
league.
you go. 4-1.
Yeah, there you go. I think I basically murdered, removed everyone. I think I got 4-1 by there being no elves left on the pitch. Um, and yeah, and that was the season I got the trophy for most kills in the league. So I think he might have been a large part of helping me to get that.
Okay.
But I've got beef with Ozone. Ozone has an
Oh yeah.
unnerving
Oh, doesn't he
ability.
always beat you, no
He
matter
not
what
he
the format?
he not only does he always beat me, he usually destroys the team. He's been the reason for me, having to dump a Skaven team and a Brett team at the very least, and caused me massive damage every time I faced him. He's just, I think he's like my
Your
nemesis for
your nemesis.
for death basically.
All right. Well, hopefully that won't carry across to me.
No. So wait, so King Kill, what's the beef with King Kill?
Well, King Kill. I remember now. At the beginning of every game and every post, he says, "Oh, what's that? Hang on."
That's not what he says, is it? That's you just
No, it's
saying.
not that. My wife just came past holding something horrible, and I didn't want I didn't know what it was.
Child related.
Is it something a child had? Something a child had. That's horrible. Anyway, yeah. So King Kill, he put at the end of every post and whatever he puts, and death will follow. And it's just,
It irritates
I
you.
don't know, just irritates me. And I think he's one of those people who, when they score a touchdown, they do that little walk. He does that as well, and that irritates me. So, yeah. So it's just petty stuff, really.
Okay. Is he like always a chaos player, basically? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and as Gruff says, he plays a kill team where his action every turn is a blitz and piling on Mighty Blow with his Minotaur as well.
He got a double on his Minotaur and he took jump up.
Yeah. Of course he did.
Yeah. Before block or before he even had Juggernauts. Wow, that's some dedication. I kind of like I kind of admire that. There's something to be said for.
I mean,
going
yeah, I
out
mean,
all out, right?
there's no messing about there, is there? It's clear what it is.
Wait. So we've kind of gone from the preamble into actually looking at teams. Should we just make this the looking at teams bit now?
Yeah, let's just go into teams.
Let's go into teams. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
let's start
so this
with...
is Division 2B.
Yeah.
We might as well start with mine as you're looking at mine.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll just go from the top left.
We're both in tier 2 now. Hooray! You've caught me up.
Hooray.
I can't make as many jokes about being better than you anymore, unfortunately.
No. Although it might look differently at the end of the season.
Well, I don't know. I've got the same number of players as you, maybe even less. So, wait a second. How many players do you have? So I can check the veracity of that statement. Wi-Fi says A is better than B, and that's clearly true. And we all know that OCC is ordered by A being the best, and the last letter in the tier is definitely the worst place to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Totally not made up. Yeah, so I've got Crystal Hunter in my division, and Ethelred, you've got Ramesset in your division, who are like on our little Discord
on our little
area.
watch list, aren't they?
Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So you do actually have less players than me, but only just by one, I think.
Yeah.
8. Actually, no, I've got 8 players at the moment going into my first game, but 2 might come back afterwards. 1's definitely coming back. Anyway, we'll get to that. Gary.
W. So this is the other agility team in the division. And yeah, I mean, I've had a quick look at his team because he's my first opponent as well. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing too worrying there. I mean, there's 2 tackle. Dauntless is wasted against me, which is fine. The catches are pretty good. The one's like knacked, really. I mean, he's good in like agility 5, strength 4, but he is movement busted, and also armor 7. So
he took leap before he got the agility. That was some lucky rolling.
Some
there.
Good rolling. Yeah, absolutely.
He took leap before he got wrestle or block. In fact, so
Right, sent a message, didn't it? Clearly. Yeah. He was always going to be the ball hawk, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That guy.
Or maybe it's a way of getting out of trouble. The plus movement one then got a double and took dump off.
Yeah, it's a weird choice.
Which, again, before block, don't like. Sprint sure feet, 1 turning, or Juggernaut. Ramesset had a nice Juggernaut high elf in Rebel. Jugs is really great for 1 turning. I guess pro elves don't necessarily 1 turn as much.
Well, they don't need to, well, yeah. I mean, having the ability to 1 turn is always useful, isn't it? But they can 2 turn. They're the easiest 2 turn team, aren't they? In the whole of the rosters. So yeah, I'm dump off. I'm not keen on, because surely he goes in, you throw to him, and then he runs it in, right?
Well, he's got 2 dump off catches. The other one's rolled a second double and has taken pass. So
right.
There's some there's obviously a plan. This was obviously the idea. He's gonna stall by having those 2 catchers standing next to each other and being punched.
Yeah, I mean, that's in a way that's fine. But if you want to do that, just play Dark Elves and have runners. Do you know what I mean? Because then it's built in and it's cheaper.
The runners aren't movement 8. Admittedly, these players aren't movement 8 anymore either.
Well, they're not either, are they? But yeah, I take your point. But yeah,
it's an interesting. It might be an interesting tactic. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, we find out. I mean, I'm not confident about. In all honesty, I'm not confident about winning, because he's got a full squad and there's some good players there. and I don't have enough tackle or mighty blow really to get the removals in. So I think I've either got to be lucky with the dice, or he's got to roll a lot of ones. So I don't really think relying on those two things is going to win the game. But having said that, I've got quite a lot of inducements. So I don't know. I was thinking even about Hawkon, because they're all armor 7.
I mean, no.
No,
you
come
did
on,
say
just for a
Hawkon
laugh.
before. If it's just for a laugh,
I've used Hawkon before.
Yeah, he's not like I
not
didn't
terrible.
I didn't instantly go no before, but now I'm on a mic. I want to be,
Clear.
a bit more decisive and go no. What about hubris? You can get hubris, right? Mighty blow.
Yeah.
There's like
I should be able to get hubris. Yeah. In fact, I'm more or less, just in case Gary does watch this stream, it's like the worst misdirection ever because clearly I'm going to go hubris and a wizard.
Okay, yeah.
I think I've got enough for both.
Yeah, you're totally taking Hawkon, aren't you? That's just to irritate me.
Or I might take Hawkon. Who knows? I might take Hawkon and hubris. That'd be good, wouldn't
it? But yeah, he's only got 11 players, so any removals are good.
What's
removals,
his?
Right?
Get his stats up.
Oh, his win-loss thing. Whoa!
Oh. Now, is that because of the bashiness nature of OCC, or just that he struggles sometimes? What do you think? Is that because of his skill picks?
Is that because?
Let's hope it's because of his skill picks.
Like Pro Elves, are not easy to play, especially at the beginning when they're basically have very little in the way of useful skills.
Yeah, but in OCC, it's not like other leagues where you're placing developed teams. I mean, again, they're the easiest 2 turning. Excuse me, I got loads of wind off this Estrella tonight.
Mm-hmm.
When you're playing other undeveloped teams in the OCC, then you should be rampaging ahead, shouldn't you? I would have thought.
Like, no, 2 turning is not a great thing to do, though, is it? 2 turning generally is how you lose the game.
Oh no, I suppose it depends on your
then 2-1 you, right?
Opponents, doesn't it? But yeah, okay. Which channel's the best to type coach details into, or should I use the RPS off topic for that?
Oh, you can use anyone you want, I guess.
I was going to have a look at him.
Yeah.
In a bit more detail.
We should have set that up, shouldn't we? We should have. I guess the.
Well, we can do that easy for next time, can't we?
OCC 2B. Well, I've done it before. There's already been a game played by the looks of it.
Oh wow.
Ozone's already played B-Dog.
Okay. All right. So Gary W. He's got an old picture of a super troll, I think, from BB1 as his picture, which is quite cool. But yes, so he is a 32.91% win rate.
Mm-hmm.
Off 196 games. That's just what's in the bot. With Pro Elves, he's 28.5, which isn't great. 19, 22, 64. And his most popular leagues are Champion Ladder, followed by OCC. So OCC probably is more popular than Champion Ladder, but as we discussed before, OCC is a bit more over the place, isn't it? So in terms of how it records the league.
I mean, yeah, because each tier in OCC...
Each tier is its own league, isn't it? Rather than being under one kind of thing. So that's not a great win rate for Pro Elves, is it?
I mean,
32.
It's basically
28.5.
This one team makes up, the majority of his record
games,
on Spike at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not. I don't think Pro Elves are they're a, they are a 2.5 tier team. They are the worst of the elves, right?
Well, yeah. Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're the worst stats wise. Yeah, I think you might be right, but
in a world where throwing and scoring quickly is generally a bad idea.
Yeah.
Having the elves, who are the easiest to score with, and best kind of throwing team basically out there, is not that great. I mean, the other great thing with Pro Elves is you can build the cheapest
Fowlers
dirty player and sneaky git
Yeah.
on one player.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. See, that's like I only play in COL with my union team, and I know the coach quality is there is generally poor. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I've only lost like out of about 20 games, I've lost 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And that's quite bash heavy. But I take your point, but I just think I think union should do all right, but maybe, no, I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Yeah, try them in competitive leagues. They're hard.
Yeah, they're hard. Yeah.
They're a lot harder than wood elves and dark elves and high elves. But yeah, and the fact that the catchers don't start with dodge.
Yeah,
So
that's tough. That's
like
tough.
they're a bit like the Kislev problem of you have 2 block, which is obviously slightly more than Kislev, but that is your only defensive skills to start with. There is no dodge, no block, no wrestle. Just throwing and catching skills and some block is all you get, and a bit of speed and agi feel, obviously.
In fact, all his catchers got leap.
Yeah, yes they do.
That's quite. I have to watch that. Do you reckon he plays balls out as well? I suppose with that sort of
You kind
squad,
of have to with pro elves.
You've got to, haven't you?
Pro elves are balls out anyway. There's I was going to say there's a distinct lack of doubles, but actually there's loads of doubles. But he's taken dump off and pass, so so do not like. But yeah, I think that's a nice easy start for you in tier 2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think one of the doubles would be mighty blow at least one.
Yeah.
On the catcher would have been a mighty blow, But
yeah, I mean, like high elves, building a blitzing catcher is actually
it's the key, isn't it? Because again in my COL team for Union, I've got a blitzer catcher, as it were, and the blitzers have got a support, So.
Well, the blitzers are your AV8 sidestep blodge. You don't mind them getting punched.
No.
Whereas you usually want to retreat your catcher back, which is often what you want to do with your main killer. You want to blitz forward.
In and out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Any stadium stuff?
Oh, good point. Astrogranite. Oh. Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, I guess he wants to punish people who are trying to keep up with him, but with some movement busted catchers. I don't know. It's only got 70k.
If you're AV 8 or 9, are you that worried about falling over on Astrogranite, whereas his entire team is AV 7? I'd be more concerned about the number of times he needs to make a go for it. And
how many rerolls has he got? 3.
He got 10 fan factor, which isn't bad.
No, that's good. It's more than mine, I think.
I wonder if he's
all right. So
yeah.
Okay, so Gary is. I've got a new feature as well, which is Ethel's predictions for the league.
Yeah.
And I think Gary will finish 7th.
I thought about a way of doing this, but I've not set it up, so I will. 7th. No, out of 10 coaches, you think there are 3 worse coaches than him?
Yeah. Well, no. What I've I'm not going to reveal how I've come to my conclusion. But yeah, he's going to finish 8th.
Okay. I'm going to put a post in our 2B predictions channel.
Yeah.
And I'm going to type up what we think for everyone. Okay. So
good. I'll put it on a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So what do you think?
I'm. I was a bit. Can I have a look? I haven't actually looked at the other teams that much.
Okay, you can come back to me.
But I'm at the moment I'm considering him for 10th.
10th. Okay.
I mean, who is your 10th? So I can compare and contrast.
Whichever team. Oh, I won't give away my secrets that much. And me, I'm last.
Oh, okay, fine. Anyway, all right, fine. Next.
Okay, Ozone.
Yeah, he is a good coach. He has played a lot of games, and he's playing Nurgle, and they're pretty much perfectly developed. So it's a slightly interesting combination of wrestle, tackle, guard, dodge, and no obvious ball carrier, and a couple of movement downs. But other than that,
Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they?
like the only thing I think of is firing and rehiring the Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah, to get a double.
Like, and even that, but I think he's got enough money that he probably wants to get rid of some of his money, right?
Yeah, I see. I'll probably suck that warrior first as well. The movement 3-1.
Warriors are so hard to level though, and he's got block and guard. Like, what else? I'd rather have this warrior than a new one.
Yeah, I mean the reason I say that is movement wins games, so that's why.
Not sure it makes that much difference for Nurgle.
Yeah, I suppose right.
Like, the whole point is that they nullify
team.
their opponent's movement with tentacles and foul appearance and disturbing presence to make, passing and everything problematic, right?
That's all true, but again, movement wins games. So unless you want to draw loads, then yeah.
Why aren't you just playing rats then?
Don't know. Maybe you like hitting things as well, like more than rats.
Well, rats.
That's a pretty good rate, wasn't it? 36, 17, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a horrible team to play.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. So,
thanks. How many guards? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guard. Two tackle. 1 Pyleon. Mighty blow. Claw. Yeah, I can only hope they meet an equally bashy team, and there's quite a few in this division before me, and then get a few MNGs. But
well, all right.
That's never a plan A, is it?
No.
Any stadium stuff?
Yeah, the try-harding, no riots or pitch invasions. Security gate.
Boring.
But yeah, he's a good coach. It's a good team. Where did you place him in the ranking of teams?
Yeah, let me have a look at my list, which I prepared earlier. Second.
Ooh, I would put him first.
Okay.
But that might be entirely get King Kill to Minopom them. I mean, that's the point. At what point does King Kill play Ozone, and who will have more of a team left?
Afterwards.
I can tell you the one game that's been played already was between Ozone and B-Dog, because I did say that earlier, right? So I'm not giving more away. And there was a death, and it wasn't on Ozone's team. So
okay.
There were 2 more cats. There were 3, bad injuries. None of them happened to Nurgle players.
Okay. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Ozone is French, and he has won 58.56 of his 1,466 games.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
With Nurgle, it's even higher at 60.29.
Yep.
So he knows what he's doing. Which is a shame.
Yeah. He's a good coach. Good
coach. He's a good coach. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
King Kill, who we've already had a brief look at.
Okay. So King Kill, yeah, death will come. Ugh. I think I can't be too harsh on King Kill because I believe he's a teen from Sweden or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or Denmark or something like that. So,
okay. So this is up there with the,
I can't really, be horrible to him because he's still a Ute, I think.
Okay. Well,
he's probably a 50-year-old guy. Do you know what I mean? But my understanding is he's a young guy from Sweden. Which I don't know. Could I be a bit more patronising? Do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we should be just as rude to young people as parents,
as everyone else.
Yeah, possibly more so.
Yeah. So I mean, you got more obvious ball carrier here, obviously. But yeah, the rest of it's pretty standard, isn't it? Again, agility on the warrior. I mean, useful in a pinch. And with the Niggle, I mean, I know he's AV9, but I mean, all I would say on AG for a blocker is where does that fit into what his job is? Do you know what I mean?
See, I like plus
Do you like
agi
it?
warriors in like small doses. I think one of the fact that there is agi 3 all over a chaos team is one of its strengths, and being able to carry on strength 4 is really irritating against teams like Kids 11 Wood Elves and stuff who want to be trying to ball sack you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wi-Fi points out that last season in 2B that there was a fair share of those killer versus killer matches, and there were never more than 2 deaths. And this is the thing, like killers, like they square off against each other, and they do that thing that people do outside pubs where they don't actually fight, they just kind of
just push each other around.
Yeah. And then when it comes to like playing some poor human or agi 3 team or something,
Yeah, just smash them off the pitch.
Yeah.
I just remember the other thing that irritates me about this team.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you. 5 rerolls.
Well, yeah, and yes, okay.
I mean, the two cheerleaders and the 2 coach assistants. I mean, I don't like that, but I can accept it.
Yeah.
But 5 rerolls, I
mean, the 2 is just trying to have one more than people who have 1, right? So
yeah,
that is the
right.
logic behind that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But 5 as well seems a little excessive. I bet you. I assume, does he use them all greed re-rolling blocks?
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does.
Or possibly wild animals.
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
I mean, in a way, I hope we can televise this game when we're playing, because I'll just be swearing all the time, and I'm just going, fuck off, bullshit, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'll be saying.
And fouling his piled on players who will then jump
I will
up
be fouling them.
you.
I will be fouling them because it will get my players safe. But
yeah.
Again, has he got a triad security gate?
Nope. He's never had enough money to.
No, he has had enough money. He just hasn't spent it on.
Yeah. He's spent it on inducement. What's the thing at some point or something?
28, 16, 37.
Yeah.
Gruff says he's informed he's a middle-aged guy. So, who knows? Maybe King Kill, if you do watch this, then let us know. Or don't. It's up to you.
Are you in fact Prince Kill?
But also, are you actually Viscount Kill? And I'm telling you now, King Kill, just so there's no confusion later, if you do kill one of my players and you apologise, I'll be swearing again. So don't. If you kill them, that's fine. Don't apologise for killing them, because again, that's like of ethelred's top tips to get under his skin. 1, do that stupid fucking dance when you're going to score a touchdown. 2, reroll blocks all the time. And then 3, if you do kill one of our players, insincerely, because that's how I always read it, insincerely apologise for killing them.
You realise,
I'd rather they would gloat than
I do 2 of those things every time. I just left one out.
Yeah, we haven't played for ages.
No, always do the little dance. The little dance. I was, when you said the little dance earlier, I didn't work out what you meant. You mean the clicking in lots of squares to try and make a little pattern and stuff. Oh, I love that. That's great.
Oh, I hate that. Okay, that's so irritating.
You're missing out. That's one of the most entertaining bits of scoring.
It's not.
What am I going to draw today?
So,
or making them zigzag back and forward so that the animation bugs out.
No. Gruff says he's been on the OCC forums because people have told him he's building his team wrong, but Gruff says it works for him and he's proving people wrong. Well, he's not proving people wrong, Gruff, because he's in 2B. I mean, rest my case.
His record isn't.
It's not stellar, is it?
Stellar,
do you know what I mean?
No.
It's good, but it's not. Well, it's not even that good, to be honest, is it? If you're going to slag him off.
Less than 50%.
Yeah, let's just have a look at him as a coach.
Yeah. So where are you putting him on your 1 to 10
okay.
the division, by the way?
Yeah. Well, I might as well reveal I've done it randomly.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so there was a. Whoa.
Okay, bring up the squad, bring up the list again because that's what my basis is for
Oh,
the teams in the division.
I see.
Ah,
So
right, he's number
here
3.
am I
Right.
being harsh about Gary W and praising Ozone, but in fact,
4th.
fourth for King Kill.
Yeah.
You're just randomly doing it just so I say silly things. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, no, this is the test, though, isn't it? I'm doing it like the monkey mark, and you can do it like with thinking, and we can see who's closest.
I mean, you could do it with thinking, and we could have the random, and then we'll.
No, I'm not going to change my
Okay.
schema. It's
Okay.
that's just asking for trouble, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, sure. Best laid plans, Martin, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Let's just finally so we're on a let's hate King Kill.
And thanks for the follow, Bid G89. There we go. I didn't see it flash up, but I heard it in my headphones.
Okay, so King Kill, I think this is the right guy. He has only played 85 games. Does that seem right? 44.71.
So
and
basically,
all,
this team,
they're all chaos.
Chaos. That is entirely his team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thanks for the follows. Also, Rat Boy Australia, I assume, and also Quaz Seguazgu. There we are. Hope you've enjoyed me saying that badly. And Dimmy, very funny.
And Gruff, I think that was a Gruff's comment maybe that says, I don't think he's proven people wrong. He said he was, which is a burn, I believe.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yes.
So hopefully I'll beat him. But
yeah.
Again, it depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like the usual thing with the Chaos Kill team of if they get loads of removals, they might actually do well, kind of almost, irrespective of how good the coach is, right?
Oh, yeah. Right, oh. Crystal Hunter's raiding with a party of 35.
Hey, Crystal, how was the stream?
I hope it went well, Crystal. And I did catch a bit of your games earlier, and you. Well, I didn't actually see you playing. I'll be honest. You were just talking over your teams with. Is it more Plovac?
Okay, yeah.
But it seemed to be going well.
Yeah. Crystal is the master of the draw. I think that's just today, right? He recovered many draws from the teeth of both victories and losses. Which with rats is not great, I think, right? But whatever. Anyway, so where are we?
We're on Chugman Milk.
Chugman Milk,
great team.
Yeah, great name.
Chorfs.
Woo. 2 killer Chorfs plus strength Chorf. Dirty player and sneaky git Hobgoblin. Nice.
Okay, let's have a look properly. Yeah, so is Bull Suntor's out for the first game? And who did Ozone play? It wasn't.
No, it wasn't Chug. No. It was the Bretts who we're coming to next.
All right, so 2 claw blockers then. If they both got piling on, one's got jump up. So with Dauntless as well. So that's quite good for the other bash teams. And again, makes my AG team worry a bit, but there we go. I've got a AV busted blocker as well, which is good for me. But then raided again.
Hello Voxen. Thanks for the raid, Voxen. We're not actually, we now have got loads of viewers, and we're not.
Yeah, well, they'll be. No, I know they're going to be dropping off. This is a review show of what's going to happen this season.
We're just talking about OCC.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I would guess the fact that both of these people have, like Crystal, I imagine, raided us because he's in my division OCC, and we will be talking about his team at some point in the not too distant future.
Yeah, we will absolutely.
I was going to say, I assume that there's no one else streaming. For Voxen to be hosting us, but hey, thanks Voxen.
Yeah, thanks Voxen.
G'day,
mate.
Yeah.
Another racist accents.
It's not racist. It's xenophobic.
Okay, that's fine. So some good. I mean, at least he has got a dirty player, sneaky Hobgoblin. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Again, wrestle tackle, fairly good, fairly horrible for me as an elf coach. Again, a fairly even record, although 16 wins, 11 losses is pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing on the club? Oh, again, the security gates.
Yeah. Try Harding.
And again, he is a 56.39% win rate coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's off 1259 games. His top 5 races: number 1, number 2, in fact, Curse Dwarf's only 5th on that. So Underworld, Kislev, Human, and Amazon.
Yeah, I think he's it plays everything type.
Yeah, everywhere. Well, that's good because they're generally, he says, touching wood and making no assurances whatsoever. But generally, people are better coaches if they mix races.
Mm-hmm.
I've found, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much.
Is that a slight on Crystal, who's basically a rat coach and does nothing else?
Yeah. I'd say so. Hey, Sniper. Is Crystal in my division? No, so yeah, I can slag him off. I don't think we've played. Well, maybe we have. We probably have. But yeah, so he's 4th, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 7th for him.
7th. Okay, so he's definitely doing better than that. I'd put him. I'm going to say he's going to be 2nd after Ozone.
2nd.
Yeah.
Okay. What about King Kill? You haven't placed.
I haven't
him yet.
decided on King Kill yet. There's going to be some shifting around of the other teams to work out where King Kill falls.
Falls. Nice.
Yeah.
If we can all hope, can't we?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And he's got a security gate.
Yep. So we've already done that. Try Harding.
Yeah. Fine.
Cool. All right, Brett.
All right. Brett.
And you have the spreadsheet, right? You're marking all this down. I'm not going to.
I'm writing it down.
That chaos team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is? Yeah. Lol. Who's the 1340 Dark Elf?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. But before that is the 1360 Brettonians, who have already played their first game and have already had a player die. I assume was one of their blitzers.
Oh, it was one of their blitzers.
Yeah. Was it one of their blitzers? Oh dear. Was it a good blitzer or was it a?
I can't remember. I did briefly look at the team, but
yes, it was. It was a dodge, sidestep, diving tackle, diving catch blitzer. Okay, that's an interesting, choice of skills. Diving catch before diving tackle, by the way. So making him an actual receiver.
Well, I suppose he's got to have something, haven't you? I mean, he's got that AG5 blocker, which is pretty sweet.
Is that his ball carrier? You think? And then he throws it.
He's got a niggle.
Yeah, even more reason to keep him back, right?
Yeah. He's. I imagine he's the collector, isn't he? And then he feeds it to one of the blitzers.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not played many Brett teams in OCC. I've not played many Brett teams overall. I think I played them. I played them before they got their skills amended, and that's the last time I played them properly. So yeah, I've not played them recently, but I'm guessing you use the blockers as like your base, and then feed the blitzers as your sort of.
I mean, basically, the blitzers feed themselves. It doesn't matter what
catchers,
you do.
Not catchers, but they're sort of handoffers, aren't they? And then they leg it in. I imagine.
Well, it's really easy to build a thrower from one of the blitzers as well, because they do have throwing access. But is
it GAP they've got?
General agility and passing. Yes. Yeah. GAP gap.
Not strength. Oh, it's the blockers got strength access.
Blockers have strength. Yeah. It's because of that. It's a weird team, and you're basically hoping for doubles on everyone.
Yeah.
So you can have access to things that they don't normally have access to. No dirty player peasant.
No, that's a surprise. They will die fairly often, won't they?
Yeah.
And again, number 11, Nathaniel, he's got he's only 1 SPP off his next level, so really you don't really want him to get that next level, do you?
I mean, wrestle. I quite like having wrestle on the peasants, or even block, I guess. But keeping them alive is nice.
Yeah, I suppose wrestle would be better, wouldn't it? But then you need a fowler. Okay, 3 rerolls, 5 fan factor. Anything on the club?
I'm wondering, could they get Griff like every game they play except against you?
I think they will. I think they will.
The same. They also have gone for the no throw. Oh no, sorry, not the same. This is Squig Sam. This is the rock one. So someone who's been rocked one too many times with important players dying.
See, I'd always try and keep the rock because it could often be your opponent, couldn't it?
Is it fan factor based rock? So if you've got low
Yeah.
fan factor and his fan factor's 5, it's probably not that great. But yeah, Brett's are, odd. They work best because you get 4 blitzers, and the chances of rolling something interesting on one of the 4 is pretty high.
Pretty high, yeah.
Bit like gutters, and they've got some nice skills that you wouldn't pay for. If that's...
So, Dimmy, sometimes it is the opponent, and they are sweet days to be remembered forever when a rock hits your opponent. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem to be your opponent very often.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'd never get rocked. It never happens.
But yeah, this guy's in a tight spot because he's only got 30k as well. But like you say, Griff, he's probably got Griff on speed dial for the rest of the season, hasn't he? To be honest.
I mean, you're the only team who's anywhere near
close.
stopping and getting Griff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a quick breakdown of him? So,
yep.
334 games recorded, 55.54. Sorry, is his win rate. So yeah, fairly average coach. Good.
Yeah. For this team particularly.
This team's 50%. I think 80 games, 32, 16, 32. Is that right? Or close
it's 23 now, but yeah, it's almost half and half. Close enough. So where did you put B-Dog on your list of?
So let's have a look. B-Dog. B-Dog is coach number 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
So he finished 5th. I've got here.
Okay.
What do you think? You got 1, 2, and 10 so far.
Yeah, I don't. Let's put him at 6, 7. Let's put him at 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like Brett's going to get murdered in this division, aren't they?
I think they are because they haven't got the AG to make up for their lack of hitting, and yeah.
They're going to be outgunned by the hitting teams, and then out-agied by the agi teams.
Hopefully.
Talking of which, next team is some wrecked Dark Elves, 1340.
Bold, right?
2 good players. They did have 3, but the witch got killed.
She got killed.
Yeah.
No, she didn't get killed. She got retired because she got a niggle, if you remember.
Oh, okay. And your kicker, who will remain in the team
forever,
pretty much, unless he has a strength bust, I guess.
Yeah.
You fire him on a strength bust.
I'll fire him on a strength bust. Yeah, or another armor bust, or a niggle. Yeah.
But yeah, I
don't know. I mean, there's not much to say, is there?
You should have taken leap on that fend.
You would say that, don't you?
Yeah, because it's true. It should have been leap. Number of times that leap would have won you games instead of fend.
Yeah, but he's still alive, hasn't he? Because he's got fend, so he can't get piled on. Because have you seen any jugs so far?
I mean, what? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, on the piling on Minotaur.
Okay, apart from him.
I think he's the only. Okay, that's not true. No, the Chaos Dwarfs as well. All right, fine. So, of the 2 kill teams we've seen so far, only one of them has jugs. And he's got tackle as well on that Minotaur, by the way. I noticed.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
It's horrible. So
apart from the biggest murderer in the league, except for him,
I'm confident I'm going to win the league. I've got 2 re-rolls, which some people might say is cutting it fine, but I don't believe so.
I think it's the number of players you have that's cutting it fine.
Again, I'm going to have not Hawkon. Who's the other one?
Hubris.
Hubris on speed dial for that. Well, go back to my team. We've not finished yet.
No, I was looking at the TVs again because like your TV is actually 1550, right? So
yeah.
Which there's a few other teams around that area, so you're not going to get to have.
Oh, not all the time, but
yeah,
when he counts, he'll be there. Go on, put up the stats. My stats are terrible in this team.
on this team.
Mediocre.
All your other stats are great. Oh, there we are. It's 50-50. It's not too bad. There we are.
19, 15, 20.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've got anything on this team in terms of.
No, like you would have had to have had enough money to not be replacing players at some point.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But, in a way, it's good because I could be re-rolling a new team. And who doesn't like a new team at the end of a division? So, So my record is 982 games and 51.37.
Which, considering a large portion of those games are in very silly leagues or in
silly rules
or silly ruled competitions, it's not bad.
Not bad. 86 games as halflings.
Yeah.
I should say that's my most played race according to the bot.
Really? It's your most played race? I thought you hate them, though. You do hate them.
No, I'm back in love with them now a bit. After my brilliant 3-5 loss the other day, which was just very funny. It was good.
Yeah. And they are also, what's the word? Cripple Cup halflings as well, aren't they? So there's a number of halflings in that team that have strength 1, right?
Yes, there's quite a few, yeah.
And lower than AV6?
There's a couple of AV5 ones, yeah.
Niggles?
And Niggles.
Wow.
They won't die, they won't fucking die. That's the problem. I'm on the line. I'd say to people, please foul them, but they just won't.
Please kill my... Go on then.
Do you want to hear my Dark Elf record?
Go on then, yes. What's Dark Elf record?
You wouldn't believe, based on the performance of my OCC team, but 60.59% wins 85 out of 85 games. 42, 19, 24.
So basically your Pid Pad Challenge Dark Elf team, I assume, makes up the rest of it, and you won every game or something.
I've won, but most games with them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know how to play them. It's just,
Just in this particular fish tank.
Yeah,
you're a bit of a minnow.
Very well.
Yeah.
So I've the randomly selected as last.
Yeah.
No, so what do you think? 9th?
Obviously I have to say something like 9th just to be funny, but I think seriously you could do 6th. I think you could manage to get up to 6th.
6th, right? Okay, well, I'll hold you to that.
Dimmy says 8th. So there we are.
See?
But we're pushing you forward.
Thanks, man. I'm just going to have fun as much as I'm able to. Apart from
Wi-Fi says better than 11th.
Better than 11th. Yeah, thanks. Rat Boy, my prediction is because I randomly chose all the teams and randomized them, and that's my prediction for the record. But yeah, I think I never go. I've said this before. I never go into a division not thinking I'm going to win. So I think secretly I'm going to win the league, of course, because I wouldn't play otherwise. So I think I'm going to win. But as I said, I've randomised the team selection, and I've come out last in that. But I think I'm going to win.
Blood Bowl is a bit of a random game, so probably.
Yeah, exactly. Victory at all costs.
Yeah, I agree. Victory at all costs as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just say as well, some of the kill teams in lower down that I've faced, I've absolutely pulled them apart, and they've been able to do nothing. I mean, all right, I might have been a bit lucky with them not rolling casualties every turn, but it's not. I know how to play against them. It's just obviously if they get the removals, then with no bench, I'm fucked. But that's true against any team, isn't it? Really,
King Kill. Obviously he has one tackle, and that is his Minotaur.
Yeah.
So
no, there's a beastman in there.
Oh yeah, no, there is. There's two. So there's 2 players with tackle, which you'd hope as elves you'd be able to get away from.
Yeah.
Dimmy thinks that you drink more than he does, which I'm not sure is true. But I
don't think so.
You both come from a very similar English culture. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I can't ever think of playing a team in a division where I wouldn't think I was going to win, because I wouldn't be able to play if I didn't think I was going to win. Does that make sense? It's like I do mess around, and I'm not that serious a player. But when I'm playing in OCC, I'm serious about winning. So
yeah. I mean, we all want to win, and we all expect to play as well as we can. And it's not often that you look at a division and you go, I couldn't win all those games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you probably also know you're not going to win all these games.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I see. In in response to what Ratboy's saying,
Mhm.
I played to win in the OCC at probably to an unhealthy level, but I do play quite a lot in COL, and I'm not that worried about those games. I like to win in those, but they're like the more fun games. They're relaxing games for me. But the OCC ones, I'm a bit more serious about.
Basically, OCC is where you bring your A game while you're being
Yeah,
silly everywhere else, right?
such as it is, such as my A game is. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yes,
Tier 2 A game.
tier 2B A.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we're moving on to MB Carmack.
MB Carmack, we got beef, man. We haven't got beef, not really.
Got a bit of beef.
Bit of beef,
Bit of beef.
not too beef.
No, mine at all. So not that much beef.
No, his monitor died, I think.
There was a beef joke, but fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd set him up and you just bag him home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all about timing.
Yeah, he's got a weird, to me.
Go on. Yeah, sorry. I'm finding this meeting.
He's got a weird
team, skill selection.
Well, not a weird
face,
team.
voice.
He's got a weird. Let me speak.
Mother.
He's got a strange stadium upgrade.
Yes, no, I just spotted that, and I was going to mention it.
It's the weather dome.
Yeah. He doesn't like snow or rain or. I mean, like trying to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Like
I'm ready.
It's the most likely kickoff event, right?
Yeah.
No. Changing weather is most common, so for there to be something, does it cancel the extra scatter from nice as well? It does, doesn't it?
Do you know what? I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, no, it must do.
I mean, cancelling sweltering heat, as Dimmy says, is pretty good, but that happens once a season. I
mean, basically, there's a fairly high chance of getting.
Sometimes it's good for you, sweltering heat, isn't it? You know?
But maybe he's playing a kill team, so you'd expect, sweltering heat plays to his advantage in that, he's hoping to remove players.
Yeah.
But I guess on the other hand, it's also harder to play when you're down players, kill teams. I don't know. Maybe sweltering heat.
Yeah, I don't like it. MB Carmack, you should change it immediately to a wizard.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would be immensely funny Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Well, I'll let you know. We'll have a sweltering heat tracker.
I mean, basically, your team is the worst for sweltering heat because you're never going to have more than 11 players.
No, never.
So to be fair, he's only got 11 players as well. So maybe it's part of the whole.
I mean, we chatted a bit on the off season, and yeah, he's not concerned, but yeah, he hasn't got enough skills. He doesn't think to probably compete with the other Chaos teams, the other Bash teams in this division. So yeah, he's got a fair point there.
I don't know. It does mean that you're. The trouble is, I mean, well, is this going to mean he's going to whine less about not removing people? Because that's what we've had words at before, right? It's because
I've had words about that, yeah. And he's down a warrior as well. And it's going to be at least 2 games without one. But like Dimmy says, he can get Grashnak or Claw Mino maybe against some of the real kill teams. But
I mean, against one of the real kill teams, what you want is chafe. You want loads of chafe to just absorb the hits.
I mean, most people will say chaff, but whatever. I mean, extra beastman is always going to be nice, isn't it?
I meant robbing. Is I find damage caused by robbing.
Damage caused by rubbing. Yeah. Good save. Right, let's get his stats up while we're doing it. So
his proper stats.
It's pretty good. Yeah, so he's 60.95 across all teams. That's 17 games, which is good, right? 60.9.
Like, he's a very measured coach. I don't think he's playing in any stunty leagues or doing any coal games, though. Like, I think that's probably like every team is tier 1, and he's really concentrating for every game, right?
Yeah, so top 5 races are Wood Elf, Chaos, Skaven, Dwarf, Dark Elf. So yeah, all tier 1, high tier 2, apart from Chaos. What are Chaos these days? Are they 2?
Like they're like in a long-term league, they're definitely 1.
Yeah, 1, aren't they? And yes, 844 of those have been in the open ladder as well. So yeah, he does dip his toe in there.
Oh, okay.
Which, as I've said, the coach. The thing about the open ladder is the coaches aren't as good as what you might find in CCL or established leagues as well. But that's kind of by the by. You still got to win the games, haven't you?
Yeah.
So good coach. We'll see what happens.
Have you said where he's going to finish? Where do you think?
No, not yet. I think King Hill, who is 7th coach, right? Number 7 is 9th.
McCormack.
So
MB Carmack, not
sorry, MB Carmack. But that's, as I said, that's not a reflection of what I think you were going to be on. I think you'll do better than that. But yeah, 9th.
I think 4th.
4th, yeah, fair enough.
That's
just a randomizer. Again,
just
come out with that.
Okay. Is this your way of just like hiding the fact that you think he's terrible? You didn't really random anything.
Yeah, literally. No, I would have put him 10th, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Okay, so next is your favourite team and mine, Dwarves.
Dwarves. Is
this
JJ, yeah?
Yeah, JJ.
JJ.
Admittedly, in a division of 3 Chaos, Nurgle, and a Chorf, 2 Nurgle and a Chorf.
Yeah, he's got to be a bit worried, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, like tin openers all over the place.
How much guards has he got, though? That's the key, isn't it? 1,
not
2,
very
3,
much.
4,
Only 7.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's not that many, is it?
I mean, yeah. Any interesting surprises? No.
Not really.
Oh, there's a jump up dwarf.
That AG4 runner's nice, but again, most people have one of those, don't they? Eventually. Pro on the Troll Slayer.
Yeah, for greeding hits, basically.
For greedy, yeah, okay.
Oh look! Hey,
he's got jugs.
Yeah, look, he's got jugs. Just saying.
He's too slow to hit my guy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
3 rerolls, 11 factor. That's pretty good. What's it? How's he doing stat time? Stats wise, sorry. 24, 10, 2. 2 losses. Come on, that's pretty good, right?
That's a little bit good. Yeah. Can I shuffle everyone down?
Of course you can. Yeah. Yeah, that's changed your tune, hasn't it? He's coach wise though, he's 58.85. That's 452 games, but and dwarfs aren't even in his top 5.
No.
So I can't tell you how he's done with dwarfs. But OCC tier 3, for example, 1564. That's a 72% win rate, which is pretty good. So yeah, so at least we'll have one team for Dwarf Watch each week.
And you'll watch them repeatedly win.
Apart from when they play me, in which case they'll lose. But yeah.
So he was beaten by Wood Elves, who scored 3 touchdowns to his 2. That's the one of the 2 losses that he's had. So maybe Elves are his
bet noir.
Yeah, maybe. There's not really like small numbers. It's hard to tell. And Totsugeki Raigeki, they were Dark Elves as well, weren't they?
They were Dark Elves, yeah.
Yeah, those are the 2 losses.
Okay, so got a chance.
I'll put Japin first, please. even in this division of claw, death, murder.
You think his coach skill will take him to?
He's beaten loads of, Chaos Guild teams already, hasn't he?
Oh, is he the 8th? He's the 8th team, isn't he?
Yeah, he is 8th.
Yeah, that's what the randomizers also said first for him. So Ozone 2nd then.
Yeah, Ozone 2nd.
Just like the bots.
Chug 3rd.
Chug 3rd. Okay. Yeah. And then you got MB Carmack 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see.
Me 6th. Yeah. Okay.
We might. You and MB Carmack might be being shifted down 1 as well. Let's see.
Okay. Anything on the stadium?
I think I assume he has some something tryhardy. Yeah, Riot and Pitch Invasions are cancelled.
That's probably the best one, though, isn't it, out of all of them?
Yeah.
Although that, as I said, that halfling game I had 3-5, 2 riots, who gave the rats 2 extra turns. It's a bit depressing.
Would have only been 4-3 if they hadn't had that.
It could have been 3-3. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Dwarfs. Ugh. But yeah, good coach.
Yeah, you need to take responsibility for killing some, so that we can
I'll
do
try.
the
I'll bloody try. I'll definitely be fouling.
Yeah.
Okay. Serial killer.
So I don't know anything about serial killer, and so far all my other comments have been basically ignoring the fact I don't know who he is. You said you have you played him before? Or
the name feels like I have played him before, but I don't. I played so many people. I can never remember.
But yeah, so go on, talk to me.
I'm trying to look his coach details up, but I'm not having much luck.
Has he spelled serial in a?
I think I spelled it wrong.
Okay.
So he is. He's played 221 games that have been recorded by the bot. His win rate is 54.75%. His top teams are Chaos Dwarf, Nurgle Dwarf, and then Vamps.
Ooh, what's his Vamp record like?
31.2, 349.
Still probably better than mine.
16 games.
Not many.
He plays Big Crunch. Is that you?
Big Crunch is BB Tactics.
BB Tactics, right?
So that's an American, most of them.
Yeah, 52 games. His country does say GB, language English. So I don't know if that's.
I mean, actually, so BB Tactics is half European, half American.
Right.
But it's like you know the website BB Tactics, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Very useful website. They have a league. They're definitely based in America. And when I played there, I was in a division that was like half Europeans and half Americans, and it was such a nightmare to schedule that I stopped playing there.
Was it much more sort of American than Euro?
Well, I wouldn't say quite much more, but like it was a lot of Americans. Yeah, there were more Americans than Europeans, and there was there wasn't an even split. So one of the divisions was a mixture. It was a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Well, it's just hard, isn't it? Because you got to basically stay up late, haven't you? Really?
Yeah. Loads of -7 games, which was UTC -7.
You can do Canada, can't you? And like East Coast, but anything past that, then it's just really hard to.
Yeah.
To
like weekends, and my weekends are not always that free.
Yeah, that's the same, because I couldn't play in a team like that. Because just kids means my weekends are out, so I couldn't do them. Okay.
Anyway, he's got a nice, selection of pestigores.
The Nurgle team. Yeah. It's not as good as the other one, is it? I wouldn't say.
It looks more patchy. That might just be the way that everything's organised. It might be on purpose. But at least he's got a dirty player.
That's good.
Yeah.
With wrestle. Yeah.
I like
What's the beast got?
He's got guard and block and stand firm, which is basically the 3 skills you want on a beast, and you don't really need anything else.
Beast complete.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe break tackle.
I don't like break tackle. It's like an extra thing for him to roll a 1 on. Like when you're already rolling really stupid.
Yeah.
Making a break tackle with a beast is a 30% chance to fail, because you're either going to lose your tackle zone through really stupid, or you're going to lose your tackle zone through break tackling, and you don't really want to reroll it, do you?
No.
Nope.
But it can be, a game changer if you can hug the right players.
Yeah. Emergency plays only, but you really want to not need to make those emergency plays.
You just want to leave him in position, don't you?
Yeah.
Let everyone else hit around him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He's got a killer pest. I can see there. He's got jump up, but not piling on yet.
No.
And that movement doesn't help either. So that's good.
Mm-hmm. I like the frenzy plus strength. I think that's a good combination with
Yeah,
horns as well. He's going to be unlikely to be frenzy trapping himself.
Yeah, I mean that's no tackles. So that's good for me. But yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the teams, yeah, that's pretty harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
It's all right.
Club.
We've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, security gate.
Security gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So my prediction is he's the 9th team, isn't he? So 6th, I've said. Or the
Sorry, 6. Did you say?
6, yeah.
I'll put him in 7th or
7th.
Is that right?
So
Yeah,
you had B-Dog as 7th. So do you want to change him? Change him?
Yeah. B-Dog suddenly is 8th.
8th.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. One team left to go.
Ramaset.
Rama. Is he on, by the way? He's not said hello.
He's not said hello, so I don't know. Yeah, it's all right, team. Not very exciting. 1 killer, 1 ball, 1 ball sacker. Agi 4 leap. Probably going to get very long legs next. 1 plus movement, also a sacker, kind of thing. A little bit of guard. 1 dirty player. Massive bench. 14 players. Surprising.
Full squad.
Oh, and quite a lot of money. So he's 80
so
TV of cash at the moment. He's already got a level 3 stadium. Is he saving up for the level 4?
He could do. He's got the classic beer stands. That's a much better one, isn't it? Again, that shows ambition, doesn't it?
That shows foolishness when you don't have any frenzy.
Well, I'm sure it's coming.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. Do you have a beer stand? Do we check yours?
I don't have a beer stand,
okay.
But out of everything, that's the one I would get, obviously.
Cool. That's what I have.
Yeah, you're Norse, aren't you? So
yeah.
I mean, we'll come to you in a minute, but yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good coach. We've got 656. Well, actually, his stats aren't that great. 656 games, 55.6 with chaos. 63.08. 107 games, 63.935. Mainly plays in the champ ladder and is also in Rebel and UK BBL, of course, and obviously the OCC. So all three majors really he's in.
Yeah.
Is there a 4th major? Would you say?
I think BB Tactics is up there. It's similar in terms of size. Yeah.
But it's a US one, not a Euro. Not one first.
No, it's both. It's European. It's both European. And,
right.
Yeah. I was just complaining about the number of Americans there.
Yeah. Okay.
And Rama is actually a septic himself, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's a Canuck actually.
Oh well, don't say that to him because he'll get cross.
Yeah, it's rude. That's what I like saying.
He's got the flag on the backpack.
I don't know, but I reckon he says A a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and
a boot.
A boot.
Anyway, enough of our
quality
racism.
Caught out there. So yeah, Rama, who really I've got a soft spot for because he was my undead brother back in the day when we first started BB2 on OCC. I've got 3rd for him. What do you think? You got 2 people to place. You got Rama and King Kill to place.
Okay, and can you remind me what?
Yeah. Okay, so from the top, you got JJ. You're going to win. 2nd, Ozone. 3rd, Chugman Milk. 4th, MB Carmack. 5th, not specified. 6th, me. 7th, Serial Killer. 8th, B Dog. 9th, not decided, and 10th, Gary.
I think this fits rather well. I think King Kill can fit into 9th, and Rama will be 5th.
9th. Okay, Rama in 5th. Okay, cool.
The thing that worries me about Rama's Chaos team is only 1 killer. You know, if you pile on and he gets removed in some way, or even just kind of once you pile on and he might get what's the word? You know,
Foul to death.
well, not yeah. So foul to death was obviously my first thought, but also sometimes you can neutralize a killer by just surrounding him with all your guard and making it
Yeah.
impossible for the other player to stand
Actually
him
doing
up and
it with
attack
it.
back. Yeah. So what happens to this team if Sand is mired?
He's neutralised. Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't got much, has he, to play with?
No, it looks like a very ordinary team without him, I think. But good coaches can do better.
Yeah.
But it's a young team as well, isn't it?
Fairly young, yeah, and a big bench as well, which is always good.
Interesting. There is a lot of randomness in 11 players, isn't there?
Mm.
Some games you'll just lose because you can't.
Yeah, well, your star gets knocked off first turn or whatever. But yeah, all right, cool. Well, that's 2B. Well, thanks for watching 2B. What I'm going to do this season is I'm going to post this in the Smack Talk thread.
Okay.
I'll even put links to people's time when we discuss their teams.
Oh,
and then I'll put our predictions in as well.
Cool.
So yeah, there we go.
All right.
Right, Mark.
I have actually used a stream marker, which I will then later on totally ignore and forget about.
Okay.
But it is in there. Which I also forgot to use a marker at the beginning after we had 10 minutes of bump.
Yeah, well, that's just again our consummate professionality, isn't it?
Indeed, yeah.
Right, as Dimmy rewards and yet another funny reward, I'm going to get a beer. So I don't know. You can give and you redeemed yourself.
Yeah, I can do it.
Can I do it?
Yeah, I've got an infinite number of them. I don't know if you I'm actually not having a beer.
To unlock.
Huh?
The funny award. Redeem. Oh, I can do it as well. That's good.
Boom.
Dimmy, what you chat to Dimmy about what beer he's drinking. I'll just go to the fridge and get another one.
Okay. Oh, are we sure that Dimmy is actually? Oh, you are having a beer. What beer are you drinking, Dimmy? Is that a Bud, as in Bud, like American beer? Do not like. That's wrong.
What's he drinking?
Allowed. He's drinking Bud.
But like Budweiser.
Yeah.
The US one.
Yeah.
Oh, what is wrong with him? Dimmy, if you're going to drink Buds, at least drink the Czech one, Budvar, as it's called in this country.
Yeah. Tut.
Jesus. Tut.
Why,
I like cheap lager, but yeah, not Budweiser.
That's it. Yeah. There's the old, what was it? Monty Python joke. Why is American beer like making love in a boat?
It's fucking close to water.
Yay! They sold out of Doom Bar. Doom Bar is a nice beer though. So okay. Yeah, you've redeemed yourself with that. One phrase.
Doom Bar and all ales now give me terrible indigestion. So I can only drink lager now. So yeah, I was on Australia Dam, and now I'm on Brewdog Lost Lager.
So do you know the thing where Stella makes people fighty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I can vouch for that.
I have that with lager generally. I don't. Yeah, I don't drink lager. I don't drink lager unless I'm doing a fighty sport. Basically, if I'm doing a fighty sport, it's okay. Before rugby, American football, or anything else like that.
Ugh. Okay.
Really are very gassy.
I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, should I do the same prediction here as I did for the other one?
Yeah, so you have to set up your random number generator.
Just a press of a button. It's fine.
Have you actually got a spreadsheet? Are you just using rand equals rand?
No, I've got a spreadsheet and everything. Go to bed.
That's not an order for the listeners, by the way. I assume there's a small munchkin appearing somewhere.
It's the cute one. She knows she's cute. That's the problem. Right. Okay.
Not your wife, then.
No. Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay,
Yep.
so we'll start with Medieval's Horned Harassers, who were in your division last
Yeah, they were.
season, right? So we are aware of them, and you've played them. Do you remember how you did? I don't remember them having a plus strength plus agility goat when you played him, though.
No, I don't remember that either. I think I beat him, didn't I?
Yeah, I think he might have had plus strength. I think the agility may have come in possibly the
You
last
can
game.
you can stay up, Dimmy. You've got you can. It's not your bedtime just yet, so that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I don't remember the strength 4 AG4 guy. I think the strength 4 was there before, but the AG wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, yeah.
Do you fire the ball carrier?
Yes.
Because he's just as good at picking up the ball with Agi 4 as Sure Hands Agi 3 is, and he's got plus strength. And
He's 160k.
Oh, actually, sorry. The ball carrier has extra arms, so he picks up like his Agi 4 anyway, I guess.
Rat Boy, unfortunately, no. You've got to stay at work a bit longer because you're probably doing something important, right? Because it's lockdown, so Rat Boy's probably a doctor. He's on ICU, thinking, "Oh, I'm really tired. I want to go to bed," but you can stay there, mate. You've got to save lives, make it better for us all. Yeah, that was an aside, but yes.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because
he's
160, isn't he? You know.
Yeah, that's a lot of TV to be carrying around to have a spare of. IT. There you go.
There you go. Equally as important.
Yeah.
Because AG4 is cheaper, and is as good as that one with all the skills, isn't he?
Well, basically, not quite yet. So when he gets Sure Hands, he will be. But having extra arms and 2 heads is the same cost as that. You might.
But then, I mean, the converse argument, I guess, is what Dimmy's about to say, is that you might want to build that strength 4 into a killer, though. So,
if you wanted to turn him into a killer, you wouldn't have taken the Agi. Taking the Agi, well, I don't like taking the Agi on the killer either, for that matter.
I know you don't like it, but people see the stat up, don't they? And they think, "Oh, I'll go for the stat up," without thinking it through. Because again, my point is always, and I think yours is as well. It's like what's their role? What they're going for? Because that's more important than stats. Sometimes it's like what are they going to? How is that going to fit into the team? And how does that fit into their role that they're going to fulfill in your team? So, mate, yeah. I mean, personally, a strength 4 beast, yeah, I would have got Mighty Blow. I think I would have ignored the stat up, but not my team.
I would no. See, the thing is, on the Mighty Blow, Tackle, Claw, I don't like the Agi. I don't think it's worthwhile. I don't think it ties in with skills.
Number 5.
Number 5. Number 6, having a Strength 4 Agi 4 block player.
Number 7.
Number 7, whatever. Stop. I'm tired. He's a vampire. He's great. That's an amazing piece. I'd give him Frenzy next, and he's like, I'd still use him as a ball carrier.
You haven't got another killer. You have got a killer, but he's movement 5. It's that guy's strength 4. He's blitzing on strength 5. Give him Mighty Blow.
Well, that's the answer to every question that Chaos have sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know, we were talking about sacking the Sure Hands player.
Number 6. Yeah.
Who,
Dimmy.
I'd be carrying on the Strength 4 Agi 4 player.
Yeah.
So what is the point of having a specialised ball carrier when you wouldn't be carrying with him?
So I don't like it, but yeah, if you're going to have one, then yeah, you carry on the strength 4, don't you?
Yeah. I think it's a good, on an offense, carry on him, because you'd be hitting with everyone else anyway.
Yeah, because that's
and on defense, he's still really useful.
Yeah.
Whereas that player is 160 TV of
1 trick pony.
Oh, he's got tackle. It's okay on defense, but he's not that great.
That's a wizard.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or
It's
Anyway.
our opinion.
Oh, just our opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, stadium. Anything? I should look at his details as well, shouldn't I?
Yeah. He has got to level 2, but he has not got an enhancement.
Okay.
And a 50% win rate, basically, with this team. So
Okay.
Basically works for him, right?
Yeah, Medieval's been. There's some controversy this week about farming.
Mm-hmm.
So Medieval's played Badger. The last 3 games were against Badger 69. So I don't know what league that was in. But yeah, so he's a good coach. So he's played 710 games. He's won 68.24, which I think is the highest we've seen so far today overall, which is pretty impressive. Top 5 races, number 1 is Chaos, overall 59.89. That's out of 177 games. Mainly an OCC coach, it looks like. Mainly OCC, but nearly 600 games in COL as well. So there we go.
Cool. I should actually show these.
What do you think? I've 4th.
I think 4. Like, is 4th a bit high?
The bot's spoken.
The bot has. Oh, your bot has spoken. Okay, I'm gonna say.
I'll get his history up again. I want to see what my score against him was.
Oh, that history.
Yeah, the match history. Sorry, I probably lost after all that.
I think you did. I think you clawed you off the pitch. I think you had. 2-1 to him. 2-1. Yeah, Dimmy says 2-1 grinds. 2-1, 2-0, 2-0. Got beaten by the Super Vixens, but other than that, got beaten by Built for Speed 2-1 as well. But yeah, can I hold my decision on that one until we've looked at some more of the teams?
Fine.
Okay, so
Mongloom,
the Spaniard who streams.
Yeah.
And also is in the league that you're a commissioner of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Stunty as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
And well, he will be in Stunty when someone starts it at Acorn Night. And
I thought I was waiting for you. You're supposed to be send the link out, and I'll do the rest. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Was that the plan?
Yeah, it was. Because you've got the link. I can't check it because you blocked it for everyone. Okay, fine, whatever.
So you made it my fault.
Yeah, totally your fault.
Right, cool.
Anyway, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about his Khemri.
Yeah, they're a bit different from last time we looked at them, aren't they? I think.
Did they have more Tomb Guardians last time we looked at them?
I think he did have more developed Tomb Guardians, but I think he's definitely replaced one. And yeah, I don't remember the bits of having Frenzy.
I like that. As I've said before, the although with Agi though. Yeah.
But you're not concerned. I mean, what I said before about AG and coaches take it, not thinking about where it's going to fit in their team. But with Khemri, it's always going to fit into your team, isn't it? So you're always going to take AG, absolutely. But yeah, he's the master. Mongloom's the master of like the weird Khemri builds, isn't he? So
he's gone for Nuffle also, which surprises me greatly. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that is quite surprising as well.
Yeah, does that mean he's going to get Sinbad or someone? Sinbad's 60.
Well, yeah,
right?
Sinbad's pretty cheap. Yeah.
So he's like 10. No, is he 80?
Okay.
He's 80. So
30.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad for a stabber.
No, I think that's a good record for Khemri, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Overall, he is. Let's find it. Yeah, so he is 62.54. That's 1842 games. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? And a Khemri specialist, 62.5 on Khemri, 1279 games. His next favourite race is Goblin, 108 games. So yeah, he's a Khemri main man, isn't he?
Yeah, I didn't realise he played, Kemri that much.
Yeah, he's played quite a lot in the Champs Ladder, 13, 19 games in the Champs Ladder.
69 games in Stunty.
In Stunty, yeah. And Pony.
And Pony.
I think he's in Pony as well, so yeah. But yeah, cool. He's a good coach then.
He is. Dimmy's redeemed the funny reward again.
Oh, thanks, Dimmy.
And said Jimi Hendrix, what a star.
Yeah, he's the blitzer that we just looked at.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, Jimi Hendrix is a good star as well. But
yeah,
and 69 games, obviously. Core Knight did have that registered at some level, of course, because he's a child at heart.
Exactly.
Is that Hail Mary pass? I can see.
Yes, it is Hail Mary pass.
Yeah. Well, this is famously the thrower that also had Mighty Blow, who did nothing with it and then died. So why not?
No, that's
Hail Mary pass?
That's not Mongloom's team. That
wasn't it?
No, that was the other one, the other Camry OCC.
Who's also Spanish.
Yeah. He was in Medieval's history. God damn it! I've forgotten who it is. This is not very interesting. Let's just move on.
Move on.
Everlasting Rest is
Aguelo.
Boom. It was Aguelo who had the.
Okay, so yeah, so I take it back then. But yeah, I mean, is that an odd choice? I mean, it's a punter, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a pass.
It's I'm going to carry the ball on him and then throw it away when everything's breaking down.
Too sticky, yeah.
Yeah.
When EV7's broken and Decay's kicked in, then I'm going to throw it.
I might frenzy my plus strength plus agility Blitzra through a hole before I do that, but him getting the ball is probably not the go-to plan.
Yeah,
it's mostly just getting the ball away from everyone.
Yeah. Well, how many games has Jimmy played?
116 matches.
16, yeah. I think that's the first legend I've seen.
Two more matches, and it'll be 2 times 69. The first legend you've seen.
Yeah, in my tier.
Recapped, yeah.
That we've recapped, I think.
Interesting. So Dimmy does that reward twice. Anyway,
Dimmy's got a equally juvenile sense of humour as you.
You don't pretend you don't find it funny.
No, I am going to pretend.
Okay.
So he's number 2.
I'm going to put him at number 3. Oh, sorry. I'm going to say he's going to be 3rd. You mean he's number 2 as in he's the second team in the list?
He's the second coach. I've put 2nd.
So you actually have him in 2nd. Okay, cool.
Yeah. What do you think? 3rd.
Yeah. Yes, 3rd. Okay, so we're going to move on to the team that I know the least about, I think. Emilius's Necromantic. Now, I think Emilius is also a fairly new coach. I think did he post? I think he posted in the the sign-ups thread saying that he was that this was his only league or something, and he was just here for fun and stuff.
Okay.
So I've just
Emilius. Yeah, I recognise the name, but
well, he has played in Rebel Rookie League, and Blood Bowl Bulgaria.
Oh.
And other than that, OCC, and he's played. So he played, I think, 3 teams. Yeah. So he's played Undead at the same number of times he's played Rebel. He's played this Necromantic team 103 games, and he's played 3 games in Blood Bowl Bulgaria. So this is basically the extent of his.
Okay, so yeah, fairly new coach then.
BB2 playing at least.
Yeah, I've played this guy before, Emilius. Black Company Leftovers. This is quite an old team.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, he's been around for 10 seasons at least.
Yeah. I might have even played him with my original Undead team, I think.
Ooh. 2 Agi up werewolves. No mighty blow, but...
Well, AG4 is pretty good, isn't it?
And, of course, a zombie who's stolen... well, he's got...
Everything.
Started with Dirty Player and then kept getting levels. 2
And
of
doubles.
them doubles, so guard and leader. I was expecting to see a niggle, but that's an interesting player, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you keep him for old time's sake, wouldn't you? But
character purposes.
how many? Get his stats up.
How many MVPs has he stolen? Is that what you're about to
Yeah,
ask?
yeah.
He has, in fact, got 9 MVPs.
Okay, 122 games though, so he's probably original.
Yeah. Dimmy G's tilted by
Yeah.
by 160 TV zombie. Who started with Dirty Player as well? Who's
Yeah.
in fact the only Dirty Player in the team.
Mm.
So
I mean, you're not even fouling with him, are you? Really?
I mean, you kind of have to if you want to foul. He's your
You're
go-to
not going to be fouling with 160 worth of player, are you?
You just have to foul really good opposition players.
A really, really good one.
Yeah.
I suppose it's only a couple of levels on a war dance or something, isn't it? But or niggle, don't like niggle. I'm movement 3. I mean, I know they take years to get there, but
especially if he's slow like that. Strength 5, though, I think kind of you just have to suck it up. Like maybe it's going to keep you.
It's a mummy, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Well, so those 2 werewolves are interesting. This team would be so much better if one of them rolled a double.
Mm. Would you get rid of that zombie?
I mean, I would have got rid of that zombie when it got blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
At this point, once it rolled guard, and now it's got leader as well, I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep it. I don't think you should fire.
I know. 3 rerolls though, so it's 4 rerolls when he's on the pitch.
It's nice, it's nice having that extra reroll.
Is he nice though?
Okay, so a reroll is 70, right? And a zombie plus a reroll is 100. So you're only and he's got block as well, so it's not even that bad. And he's got guard.
And Dauntless.
I mean, Dauntless. I'm not a big fan of Dauntless. When you have
Dauntless is you can put him on a big guy, can't you, and just leave him there, basically. Well, but with armor 7, how long is he going to stay there? I don't know, but
and leader.
I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant in its madness.
5 says use the leader reroll and then start fouling. So, get behind that. That is a characterful piece. I do not want him to fire it just because of how much amusement I'm going to get from watching him get.
Yeah, we can watch him each week, can't we? Just keep going.
I mean, 45 of those SPP are MVPs that he's stolen. He is the 3rd highest level player on the team.
Brilliant, yeah. Well, we can watch him, can't we, Cletus, each week, see what he does. See how many more MVPs he steals from people. But
watch him get to legend.
Yeah, get to legend. Not on our watch. Well, you've got to end it, man. He's only armor 7, so he can't be that long, can he? But he has got regen. And obviously, regen always works on zombies, doesn't it?
Okay, so I have 2 dirty players. Should I foul this zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, 160 TV player is kind of worth it.
But basically, you want to foul him so he gets knocked out or badly hurt, but you want him back next week, don't you?
Yeah. I'll probably
so everyone else can play him.
Yeah. Yeah, regen always works on zombies. That's true as well.
Yeah,
and an Agi bust, it's just that's meaningless, isn't it? Although maybe it'll tilt Ethel more when he sees him dodge.
Oh, yeah. My God.
But yeah, that player alone makes me want to like lower where I'm going to place him on the
Well, I'd 6th.
6th.
Hmm.
So we've been playing the same team for a very long time. He probably has a shtick, right? He probably.
What? What did you say for medieval, by the way?
I haven't decided for medieval yet.
All right. Okay. 7th. I got it wrong. 7th. It was on the bot actually.
Yeah.
So Emilius, I think 6th. What do you think?
I'm gonna go. This might be a bit harsh.
Oh. Be harsh.
I want to put him like 8th.
Okay.
But
Will the zombie make the season?
Oh yeah, definitely. The zombie's
Yeah.
not gonna
Not
die.
going anywhere.
No, that zombie will live forever in our hearts, if nowhere else. 5 says AG1 never succeeds in dodging unless there is diving tackle to give them the helpful path push. Yep. Anyway, so next is
5-5. No, Aether cat.
Yeah,
Cuckoo.
that's why I paused because I didn't want to say I don't want to say the name of this team or the coach. So the humans. It's a vaguely sensible human team, in fact. Aether Cuckoo, perhaps?
Aether Cuckoo, why not? It's a French.
Yeah. Looks like a vaguely new ogre with a secondary blitzer ogre to back him up.
Yeah.
Some nice blitzer levels.
Arguably, do you need the ogre if you've got a strength 5 blitzer?
Like the two of them standing next to each other make a quite a pleasant guard wall. Yes, it's like, you know, who's the strength 5 star player for humans? Zug. You know, it's like saying, well, if you can induce Zug, do you really want an ogre? Yes, having them both standing next to each other is really irritating for people.
More, you know,
yeah, yes, definitely, it's great.
Okay, proper thrower.
Only one catcher.
Only one catcher though.
Who has taken the proper catcher skill of diving catch to make catches 2+.
And again, we were talking about this before, but number 6, the blitzer, AG4 on your piling on piece.
Yeah. Yes. Do not like.
And that was his first skill.
Yeah. So like once you get the agi, surely you try and build other things than.
Well, that's what I would have done, but
maybe he had another killer and the other killers have all died. So the agi4 was the easiest to level up to get back into being a killer.
I mean, he's foul bait as well, isn't he, with HV7? No, piling on. But
I mean, you know,
he could probably be protected well enough.
Yeah, even without AV7, 210 TV of foul bait. When you were suggesting we should foul a zombie who was 160, you know.
So I'll probably sack him. But quite harsh with players.
No levels on the stadium, no enhancements. Not a terrible record, 50%. Not very many draws.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
His overall record is 58.51. It's 417 games. For humans is 57.6. So yeah,
that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And again, top 2 are Champions Ladder and Open Ladder with OCC and then some French leagues coming in.
I mean, that's OCC tier 3, so he's had.
Yeah, it's only tier 3, so yeah. I mean, yeah.
There's that thing of, you know, add tier 4 and tier 2 together, and you. Well, I mean, this team alone is almost 100 games, right? It's 99, in fact.
So, 99, Dimmy, not 69.
Yeah. For the dyslexic among us. All right.
Okay. So, for him, I have said he's the number 4, isn't he?
Yeah, he is the 4th coach in the list, yeah.
Yeah, so first.
Ooh.
I think that'll be tough to do, don't you?
Yeah, no. He shouldn't be. Like, this division's a lot nicer than your division, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I
Yeah,
was just
it's
thinking
great.
that.
We've
Where's
got-
all the killer teams?
Yeah, well, we've got one chaos and one Nurgle. It's enough, or two chaos.
One.
Two chaos and
You haven't even got any dwarfs.
no dwarfs. Two humans. Yeah.
It's Pipad hates me. That's what it is. I think that's the only
I
explanation.
mean, he's not alone, is he?
That's true. It's because when I was in BB1, I was Zons, and then he kept putting all the Zon teams together in the whole of the OCC. There was like one season, there was like 4 Zon coaches in one division.
That's because Zons are horrible, and having to play them is horrible. So maybe he was like
Doing everyone else a favour.
Doing everyone else a favour. Keep all the junk in one place. Yeah. Junk in the trunk. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, it's not because of their sex. It's because they have really boring stat lines, and they've got blodge everywhere, and I just dislike them intently.
No, you got it wrong. They're great. They're a great team. Great to play. I might go back to them.
They are the reason that it's all right for dwarfs to exist.
I beat dwarfs as Zons many
Yeah,
times.
you do. These things happen. Anyway, any team can beat any other team. All right. I'm gonna say Aether Cuckoo is going to end up 6th.
6th. Okay.
Where have I done so far? I said 3 and
You got second, Mongolium 2nd, and Emilius 8th.
Okay, yeah. Let's say 6th. 2nd for Mongolium. Okay.
That's what you said.
Yeah,
Second.
fine.
I can change that.
I know it's fine. Second. Let's stick with 2nd.
It's not locked in yet.
Yeah. No, it's not. So next, the equally battered. What is it about the two of us having absolutely wrecked teams at this point? I don't think we have the most wrecked teams in both our divisions. I think.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I was going to re-roll, but then I've still got movement 8 AG5, so I think, well, while he's still alive, might as well, because he can pull off. He can be magic, right? He can run through an entire team, pick up the ball, in tackle zones, and score. So
I can totally rebuild the team in tier 2. It's fine,
I've heard that.
In no way is it totally not going to happen.
Well, you got an easier time to rebuild than me, I think.
Yeah, that's possibly true. Yeah. Although claw kill teams and Norse, not so much of a problem. Just saying.
That's true. It's Mighty Blow and tackle and piling on that you don't like, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, do you want to talk us through them?
Well, they're basically a 3-player team. There is a Blodge Yeti who I turned down the 3rd double to take Mighty Blow because it irritates me so much when they don't have Mighty Blow because they level so slowly when they're just floor.
Yeah. But how many games was it until they got to?
Like all of them, like
63.
He's played 35 matches.
Oh, that's hardly any.
And like he had block, dodge, and then got to so that's 31 SPP. Took probably about 30 games, and then as soon as he gets Mighty Blow, he got to guard in like 4 or 5 games or something, right? Maybe that's a ever so slight exaggeration, but
that's what it felt like.
Yeah. 20 SPP since he got Mighty Blow arrived a lot quicker than any of the 6, 10, or 15 gaps between before that point. But yeah, I'm not playing this team because I'm playing this team. I don't give up on teams until they really are properly.
Yeah, I'm the same really. Until all the stars are gone, then you can hopefully rebuild, can't you?
I might if May dies, I might re-roll, but I'm not sure. And like the same, John is pretty good.
If May and John die,
yeah, maybe depends on how the rest of the team is. I might keep them. I'm enjoying this team anyway. Like I don't actually think that John is representing 230 TV of value.
Does he let you down?
Yeah, he's okay. I'd kind of like to have a plus agi runner instead of a plus strength one.
Yeah, there's no Mighty Blow, is there?
And I kind of, I'd like these skills. I'd like to be able to swap some of these skills around between these two. Like they're both a bit kind of half-assed in two directions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'd like the strength to be on the diving tackle sidestep, so that I could have got sure feet, making him more of a catchery type person. But anyway, whatever. I now have a thrower purely to
Oh,
get leader.
okay.
Um,
Controversial.
and he will be getting, like, I will be attempting
Kick.
to give him more SPP to get him to sure hands, and then he'll
Oh,
be
sure,
actually be
that's
the
fine.
player who picks up the ball. But he is basically junk, and he's also, he's a pro elf thrower, and he's a goes on the line when there's no one else to go on the line
Yeah.
thrower.
Who is Phrase?
He's my dad.
Oh,
So the my surname is McLeod, and all these players are people in my family. So there you go, on my dad's side. Anyway, there you go.
cool.
I think I have a terrible record. It's almost exactly 50%, so it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay, let's see. Look at your overall record.
Oh, go on then.
You can explain yourself.
Yeah, and obviously beer stand, because it's
Yeah, well, you got Frenzy, haven't you?
lots of frenzy. Although I don't have any awful winners at the moment, so not so much frenzy. What does it say? Okay.
I'm checking mine first.
Oh, what are you comparing and contrasting?
Yeah, so I got a 51.37 win rate,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a 51.65 win rate.
Yeah, but I've played like a billion times more games than you, right?
1725. Well, more games that are registered. I think we're not that far off.
Okay.
If we look, your best race is Skaven, 55% win. That's 190 games. The Norse,
I think no, that's
57.5.
That's not best. That's most played. So it does it in order of.
Oh
how
no,
many...
Norse is 57.5. Yeah, that's actually higher, isn't it? Of course. And you've mainly played in Champs Ladder, New International League, Rebel Imperium, RPS, and UK BBL. But probably OCCs in that top 5. Would you say somewhere?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, New International League was was where I played Ozone a lot, and he retired a lot of teams. It's like a French league that.
Yeah. Well, for the listeners, yes, I played in that one as well briefly, but yeah.
And Imperium I'm playing is basically, since I've not had a job, I've played a lot of Imperium. So yes, that's all been in the last year.
That's quite a non-standard league.
Yeah, it's a fun league. Mixed teams and weird other stuff. I would highly recommend it. Yeah. And then RPS, UK BBL and RPS are like the two leagues I consider, where I am kind of home most.
Your home, spiritual home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Cool. Anything else?
My prediction for you.
I guess 10th, obviously, because that's. Oh no! Wait, is it actually random? This is where we discover it's
Yes,
random.
it's random. So you're the 5th coach, aren't you, to come up?
Yep.
4th.
4th.
Yeah.
I could get behind that.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you think you finish?
I would be very happy with 4th.
What should I say? 4th, 1st? You think you're going to win the whole thing, obviously, but
I think I could beat any of these teams, but I probably won't. And I reckon 5th or 6th or some kind of mid-table mediocrity is the most likely outcome.
You put 8th or 6th. So do you want to say 5th? Twist your arm.
Yeah, go on then. 5th.
5th. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
So next is Bloody Oath, Soleil Noirs, Vampires.
Soleil Noirs.
Who I played last season. Yeah, so he stayed in this division, right?
Yeah, is this the good Vamps team or the bad Vamps team? That's how I remember them.
Well, so it was confusing because I think this is the right way to build Vamps. So this is what I would call the good Vamp team, but this was not the better winning record of the two Vamps.
Right.
I think, or at a certain point in the competition, these were the less winning of the two. I don't remember if they were actually finished higher or lower. But I like the build everyone with Blodge Step. Maybe a tackle.
First.
Give them stack ups. You know, this kind of thing. 6 is a pretty strong statement.
Yeah, 6 is bold.
Yeah, with no pro.
No, only 4 rerolls as well.
Mm-hmm.
I did play a Vamps team in Sol Col the other day, and they had 5 cheerleaders and 5 coach assistants.
Just to be certain.
Just to be certain. And that was quite good. That was Flings. It was a 1-1 draw, I think.
Surely, at that point, you might as well just buy 2 more rerolls. Like the
Well,
chances of you getting a reroll.
Well, do you know what though? He rolled brilliant coaching twice.
But he could have just had 2 more rerolls and not needed to roll them.
And it was annoying because the chef stole, I think, 2 in the first half and 3 in the second. But because he kept getting brilliant coaching, it didn't really matter.
No.
Okay, so again, no rocks.
No rocks.
No fouling.
It's kind of. I think they lost a player or 2 last season, and it kind
There's
of.
a lot of new thralls there, isn't there?
Well, thralls you kind of expect to, but two unskilled vamps is kind of a sign of replacements, isn't it? Because like 3 vamps being on.
Yeah, very low SPP.
I don't like having a 6 vamp when you've got 2 others who are also low level. But you know, as you can see, there's a player missing, so he's actually going to have 5 for the first game. So maybe it's a have 6, but only actually ever play 5 of them at once. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he started with all of them on the pitch.
Not much to say about this team. It's vampires.
No, there's not much there, is there?
No.
To be quite honest. Let's get his stats up.
I think
if I can type his name correctly.
Yeah. Good luck. That is
Black Sun, isn't it? It means French. Black Sun.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
252 games, so not that many games. 51.9. Vamps 50.9, 50.49, 44, 16, 43. Yeah, so that's not bad. Not bad with Vamps because they're quite hard, aren't they?
It's better than my Vamp record. Anything I say about him should be completely ignored, basically.
Yeah. So I think 5th.
5th. Ooh. Oh wait, your randomness says 5th.
Yeah.
I'm going to be harsh. I'm going to say 10th. Someone has to be 10th.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so on to Engelbert Hex.
Engelbert Hex. Okay, it's a newish Nurgle team, isn't this one?
Yeah.
Well, it's not that new anymore, actually, but...
Beginning of last season, it was like they were a fledgling team, but now they're starting to take a bit more shape. Got a double on a Pestigore and picked straight leap. It's bold, very bold. I like
Especially on AG3, but I guess he's going to get legs, isn't he, next?
Yeah, he's going to get legs. But yeah,
get those legs.
He's missing. He's a few skills away from being a scary team, isn't he?
Yeah.
So this is one of the 2 kill claw teams in my division.
Oh, so they're hardly. They're pretty light touch kill, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. 3 mighty blow. Well, this is bad for me. I want them to have more claw. They don't have enough claw. But a good coach. Wait, was he in your division last season? He was your division, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did all right. Yeah,
did all right. Wait,
he was top 5.
Yeah.
I'm just getting up his stats now.
He must have been promoted fairly rapidly.
Yeah, I think he was straight up. We checked before, didn't we, for last season? And he was straight up from the bottom all the way.
Yeah, and he's made the playoffs in Rebel this season as well. I noticed.
Right, okay.
I think, or something like that. Like he was mentioned in
What did he? What does he play in Rebel?
another Bash team, I think. I can't remember.
Humans, maybe. No.
No, it might be Necro.
Okay. Well, he's got a fairly even spread then, because his win rate 61.5%. That's 1303 games. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And his top 5 races by games are Human, Dark Elf, Skaven, High Elf, and Nurgle. And they're all in the hundreds. Well, Humans are 243, Dark Elf's 195, and then the rest of them are 100 and just over 100. So again, a fairly even spread of teams.
And some pretty good records as well, like 68%.
Really good.
You know, good player.
Good player.
Ooh.
And that's not even in COL. That's like Champs Ladder, World Cup Ladder, Rebel, UK BBL.
Yep, just in important places. So
Ooh.
Good coach.
Good coach.
Where has your bot randomly assigned him?
Has put him 8th.
Do I have a third yet?
No, you don't have a third.
He's going to be third then.
Okay, let me put that in.
And I think Medieval's going to end up being 9th.
9th, okay.
I think I'm running out of slots, right?
Yep, you got 3 teams left.
Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. No, 4th, not 3rd. Wait, I've already got someone in 4th, haven't I?
You got no one in 4th. You've got 2nd, 3rd, 5th.
So Engelbert Hegg are going to be 4th.
6th, 4th. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right. So there can be only ones. Eldarin, my first opponent, and in fact we've already agreed to play on Saturday at 1800 UTC. Anyway, yes. See, look. This is a Chaos Kill team.
Yeah. Chaos Kill team. Let's have a look how soft they are.
He's got 5 Mighty Blow.
That's quite harsh. 1 piling on.
Mm-hmm.
Can see. Again, see that's a proper ball carrier. Movement 7, AG4.
Yep.
You would be swapping him out for anyone, would you?
No.
And then Gishvagor, number 9, I'm guessing is going to go for leap or something silly like that.
We were talking about that, and yes, if he wants double, he will be taking leap, not dodge. Yeah. Although if he doesn't get double, he might go for 2 heads, and then at that point,
leap's
probably not worth it.
Leap is moot.
Yes, indeed.
As they say. Yeah. Although I suppose it gets you past
more squares with less rolls.
Yeah.
And also walls if people will wall you in. Having seen a lot of Nurgle and Chaos teams with Leap Beast, I think it's a really great tactic.
It's unexpected, and it's like adds an extra dimension, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Not just killing, but also actually going for the ball. Yeah,
which is like a horrible combination. It's like loads of Mighty Blow on an elf team, isn't it? It's like, oh my god, you can do everything. A fairly good squad. Mm-hmm. Again, try hard with throw a rock and get the ref. Go on. What's his stats in game?
Pretty good. Are you bringing up his?
Bringing him up now. So he's on. 59.2. That's 282 games. Top 5: Orc, Dark Elf, Chaos, Vamps, Necro. All fairly even. So, we're
not played a great deal.
No. UK BBL Rebel Upstarts, is that a training league or something?
Yeah, it's like I think it's halfway between Rookie League and main league.
Yeah.
Is Treble Treble the one that the supposedly easygoing league that
the TRBBL.
Yeah.
Treble. Yeah, it's called Treble. Yeah, supposedly easygoing league. You got beef with the Treble, have you?
Well, no, it kind of bugged me. The guy who started it, started playing Blood Bowl 2 and was like, hey, I'm going to start a league that's got 2-week match days and is like really chill and stuff. And I was like, there's a league called RPS that basically does exactly what you've just created, but it was too late by then. He'd already made it.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's got yeah. I don't know how. Well, I don't know. I don't play there, but he's fairly popular, I think. But I don't know.
Because he actually advertises his league, unlike some people.
He does, yeah. AAFBBL, do you know them?
No, I've got no idea. No.
No, I don't know them either.
I imagine that's one of the French
American?
leagues, though. No, it's French. It's going to be the Armorican something or other, Français,
Association
blah, blah,
League.
Le Ligue, blah, blah. I actually have a French passport, so that's how good my pronunciation is.
Okay, that's good.
It could be the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. That doesn't
All-American Girls.
No, Google's changing the letters to try and to
match it
to find what it thinks is. Yeah, it's a French league.
Okay. Bon. So yeah, all right, coach, but new, I guess.
Yeah.
Chaos. Well, not rookie chaos, but not not massively kiddie chaos,
I mean,
are they?
It's nice. I think it's a nice team. It's pretty well developed, but it's good.
9th, I've said.
9th. I mean,
I think it would be better than that.
I'm kind of running out of slots, right? So
yeah.
What's the lowest slot I have left?
The lowest slot you have left is 10, 9, 8, 7th.
Okay, so they're going to be 7th.
Okay.
Because the other two teams are the ones that I've actually decided where they're going to go already.
Okay.
Cool. So Yinwei, how would you pronounce that?
Yinwei.
Yinwei.
Mm.
This is he said it himself, the most amazing surviving woodies I've ever seen, and he says that he's ever seen.
Yeah, good. Yinwei's Elvish as well, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
He's playing not elves in some other leagues. I know that. So, but this team, like 4 catchers. Whoever gets around to having 4 catchers, that's like.
Do you know what though? I've got I played Cripple with Wood Elves, and I've got 4 catchers, and I've got.
That's because you have to, isn't it? Though.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's this is a different league. It's Cripple.
Yeah.
And I've got a full squad. I've only got 1 thrower, who's done fuck all in 2 seasons. But 4 catches I've got, and I'm the highest TV, and I've got loads of cash. It's I just can't believe it for AV7. It's crazy.
No one's got rerolls.
No rerolls, no appos, and you can't spend your cash on new players until the off season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's working well. There you go. Anyway, that's enough about me.
He's clearly gone for the survival route with the catchers, though, because his block is the best skill to make them survive. Then sidestep is the next best skill. Then fend.
Yeah, is the 3rd best skill. Yeah, absolutely. And then 2 AG5 war dancers. That's really nice. One with Mighty Blow, and the other was with classic strip ball and block and wrestle. Sorry, so
tackle, strip, wrestle.
Classic.
Yeah. Wrestle, rackle.
Yeah, yeah.
Wrestle, rackle, rip.
That'll do.
Yeah. And a grab, guard, tree.
So, stats wise, again, what's he like in game with this Wood Elf team?
I think he's done rather well.
Let's have a look.
17, 8, and 8.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So this team alone, yeah.
He's 56.6 overall. Only 68 games though, so he's fairly new. Well, new to the bot anyway. 65.6 on his Wood Elves, and that's all in OCC.
He's also played. He does play in Rebel as well. I've seen him
in Rebel. Yeah, G-Man 2, is it?
Yeah. That means the G-Man 2 is European. G-Man is European, and 2 is the bottom tier. So the new coach is going to G-Man 2 because basically they ran out of space on G-Man 1 for all the divisions. So they made a 2. Anyway.
Cool.
Yep. And he's my pick for 3rd.
Third.
Yeah. Partly because of the team, but largely, almost entirely because of the team.
Okay.
So what did you pick
I
for the?
also said third for him.
Oh, that's coincidental.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so that leads us on to the last coach, and someone who raided us earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
And that is Crystal Hunter.
Oh, Crystal. Last but not least.
No. And very much not least, because he is who I am going to be tipping for first in this division.
Well, I guess what? I'd tip him for last.
Like, I have a feeling I'm being, overly, what's the word? Like, cause I think I might be being overly kind. We will see. He is playing humans, not his usual rats.
Okay.
Nice ogre, block, guard, and stand firm. Agi 5 blitzer with blodge and tackle.
Yeah.
Jump up killer with movement bust.
Okay, that's not
Actually,
too
wait,
bad.
was he worse? No, he's just a thrower with sure feet
Okay.
and
Extra
strong
space.
arm. I mean,
that's nice and accurate.
So accurate, but the other two are doubles. Sure feet is a double, right?
Yeah, it's agility skill, isn't it?
Hmm.
What would you go instead?
Not dodge? Maybe? I don't know. It's interesting. I do like the idea of sure feet on doubles in some cases. I don't like strong arm more than especially like this. This is a fast team, so do you really need to throw it that far?
Well, perhaps you do sometimes. Like when you go a 2-turn.
Yeah, when you got 2-turn, I think kick-off return is more useful for getting you that 3 squares, closer to where you need to be, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or, this team could 1-turn, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have, an agi up catcher yet, but it's all right.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't need,
Royal Box. That's
Wow.
that's the meme, option there. Basically does nothing. Doubles all gains and losses a fan factor. So every time you lose, you're more likely to lose 2 rather than 1, and
Vice versa. So more cash long term, or not
like
really.
more cash when you start. So if you did this early, it is a way of kind of increasing your earnings to start with. But by the time you get to this point, 11 fan factor, you're much less likely to actually get increases or decreases.
Right.
Like the dice are pretty unlikely. So
remind me of the rules of a fan factor. What do you do after each game? You roll it's 2d6, isn't it?
It's 3d6 if
3d6,
you win,
right.
and 2d6 if you lose, and if you
beat your fan factor, you get another
get one
one
more, and if you get one less, you get one less, or something like that. So I don't know it that well either. Obviously,
I thought you were the rules guy.
I am, but no one cares about fan factor to that extent. You just need to know it goes up until you get. You just need to know it goes up until you get to about 11. If you go to above 10 or 11,
he's doing well.
You're doing well, and that's because 3 dice. The average is 11. So and once you get above that,
every day.
you're unlikely to roll above that. But every time you lose, you're likely to lose. With draws, I forget how it works, but you can both win and lose a fan factor when you draw.
Oh.
So there's something else is happening when you draw.
Another part of the very balanced game that's Blood Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. For humans, very good win rate.
Great win rate, yeah. Especially in a proper league.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Dutchman.
Indeed.
And a rat bastard, obviously, which you can see there. As 62. Well, that's a pretty good record, isn't it? 62.89, 2,129 games.
Yeah.
So he doesn't fuck about, does he, with Stunty?
No.
Or cripple.
Oh, well, no, he does. He plays halflings and he plays ogres very well.
Oh,
But
very well.
of his 2,000 games, 1,000 of them are his favourite rats. Rats.
Rats. Good old rats.
Yeah, indeed. But humans are his second favourite. He's said before. Although Underworld, he's played more games of Underworld, but I don't know if do they count as rats?
Yeah,
basically.
technically they've got 4 rats, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
So you reckon first,
6 rats,
and then I reckon 10th, but
Yep.
not me. It's the dice.
Yep.
So
halfling record of 51.52%. That's a halfling record in Champs Ladder.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, is that us? Are we done? We've gone through everyone. I am knackered.
We've got to bet on who's going to win.
Oh, haven't we just said who? We've given them all an order, so we.
Yes, but we've got to.
Oh, you mean the games? The games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So should we just do that really quickly?
Yeah. Sure. So where is the? So we need to go to.
Okay, so Mongloom versus Crystal Hunter is the first one. Has that been played? No, none of these have been played.
No. So far
well,
in our division, none of these have been played yet. So yeah, Mongloom versus Crystal Hunter. I'm going for Crystal Hunter.
Yeah,
although Wi-Fi and Toby have both gone for Mongloom.
Yeah. Okay, Black Company Leftovers versus Horn Harassers Medieval. So draw, I reckon.
That's the chaos off, isn't it? Someone's going to win. I'm going to go for Emilius.
No, Black Company Leftovers are Necro.
Necro. I'm going for the Necro. There
okay.
Humans.
Aether Cuckoo versus
Woodies.
Wood Elves.
Yeah.
So Woodies, I reckon.
Yeah, let's all go for the Woodies. Wi-Fi and Toby think I'm going to win against the Eldarans. There can be only ones in the matchup of Highlander. The matchup.
McLeod's and only ones.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could quote the film to each other.
Oh, we have been already. Yeah, our arranging of the game has largely been,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to watch the TV series?
No. I mean, I'm aware of it. I know it's terrible. It's supposed to be terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
One of those people watch it because it's so bad type thing.
Yeah, it was on. I remember when I was at college, it was on really late at night, so I used to stay up watching that.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, who's going to win between you and who? What's Eldarin's team again?
It's the Chaos.
But not that hitty.
I mean, they've got 5 Mighty Blow.
All right, Chaos then.
But I do have like 400 TV of inducements. And I'm going to go for the Vamps in the Vamps versus Nurgle.
Oh, I'll go for Hex then. There we go.
Cool.
That's easy.
Yep.
And 2B.
Or not 2B.
Indeed. So which one's played? Ozone's played already.
Who was it played? It was...
Ozone versus B-Dog.
Oh, yeah. So this one.
Okay, so Dwarves versus Chaos. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because it's Dwarves, I hate them. So yeah, Rama. Come on, Rama, don't let me down there.
I mean, it's Chaos, right? They should... I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to say Ramaset is going to win this one.
Okay, then we've got a bash-off of...
I mean, in this division, all of these games are going to be bash-offs, except for 2. In fact, 1 in this case, because there's only 2, actually, I guess.
Okay, I'm sorry, MB Carmack, but I'm going to go for Serial Killer because his team's better than yours.
Okay, I'm going for Carmack because he's a better coach.
Okay, fair enough. Gary W versus me. Well, obviously, I'm going to go for me. Although I think it'll be a close run thing.
I'm going for a draw.
Fair enough. Ozone's played.
Yep.
Symbols. And King Kill versus Chugman Milk. Well, again, for the reasons I mentioned before, Chugman Milk.
Yep. Should be Chug. Cool.
Okay.
Done.
Cool. That's done.
And I've
right.
And that is for the betting of who takes who out to dinner when we finally get out of quarantine.
Finally allowed to meet.
We're going to have like like 2 dinners, 3. This is gonna be the 3rd dinner, right? At the end of this season.
Yeah, it should be loads. Well,
Yeah.
we've missed out. We've missed out London Book Fair, haven't we?
Yeah.
Missed out by random trips to London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to cycle again. I might ride over to Bristol.
Oh, that's fine.
Hmm.
You can have a socially distanced bag of chips on the
Yeah,
harbour or
or
something.
cider. Yeah.
Oh God, cider. Yeah, Jesus. You know, you talk about Stella getting people fighty.
That doesn't happen to me. It's not.
Well.
Cider is the. I mean, sorry, as in, cider doesn't make me fighty. Cider makes me very, very happy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can. I'll stick to the Estrella, and you can hit the cider then.
Yeah,
It's fine.
scrumpy, please.
Not for me. All right.
I want
cool.
full-on hallucination scrumpy, please.
Well, I do know where to buy it, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you. See you next week.
Yeah, or Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday about this time.
Back to Wednesdays, and
Back to Wednesdays.
this time will be 8 o'clock, right? It's not going to be
8:30.
8:30. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 8:30. Probably 8:45 by the time I've actually worked out how to turn the stream on and stuff.
Grand.
Yeah.
Right. No problem.
And
well,
who
thanks
should
everyone.
we host? Artemis, Anarian.
Or I got Roto.
So my in one of the leagues I'm in, I am going to be playing Fiction and his it's the elf elf-off. It's an elfy league, so everyone's playing elves.
Right.
And he is playing wood elves, and I have taken pro elves, so I can basically foul a lot. So I'm going to raid Fiction.
Okay.
Thank you everyone who stayed this long. Excellent.
Yes.
And
thank you.
Woo.
Right.
And
I'm going to run.
It's good to be back, and I'm going to bed now because I'm knackered.
Me too. All right. Take care.
Good night.
See you later.
Bye. See ya.